Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am super excited that Xiao is finally going to be out. I have waited since the game was globally released, and after a grueling 4 months of waiting, he is only 2 weeks away. Xiao and the Primordial Jade Spear, please come home. Anyways, with Xiao just around the corner, I wanted to tell you guys everything you need to know about Xiao and some tips and tricks. Let's get right into it. The constellations on Xiao isn't set in stone, but this will give you a rough idea on what to go for when he's released. For Constellation 0 Xiao, you want to focus on getting his burst to level 7 first, so you only lose 2% health rather than 2.5% per second. Then you want to upgrade Xiao's auto attacks as much as you can. Xiao's plunge damage ratios are really high and we want to capitalize on that. Xiao's skill doesn't really matter too much as we only use it twice and the damage ratio isn't as good as his autos. We don't want to waste the Shadow of the Warrior on his skill. So, his talent priority is to level all his talent to level 6 first, then his burst to level 7, his auto attack to level 10, then his burst to level 10, and then his skill to level 10. For Constellation 1 Xiao, even though he gets an extra charge on his skill, getting your auto attacks is priority as although your skill gives you more burst damage, over the course of Xiao's burst, you will be spamming the plunge attack more. So, the upgrade priority will be the exact same as Constellation 0 Xiao. If you're a baller or decide to use all your luck for the next 10 years, for Constellation 6 Xiao, you want to prioritize his skill because you will be spamming that the most. The talent priority will be as followed. Level all talents to level 6, then his burst to level 7, then his skill to level 10, then his auto attack to level 10, then his burst to level 10. With Xiao and Spear users, the animation on their plunge attack has a lot of lag. However, we can mitigate this by using a normal attack as they land, to cancel the animation to go straight into another plunge attack. The way you do this is the moment you land with your plunge attack, you want to auto and then jump. You can practice this with Xiangling by going over to Luhui by the stairs. Please do not mash the buttons as you will get inconsistent attacks. And remember, practice makes perfect. To have a fully upgraded Xiao, the moment you get him, for ascension you will need 1 turquoise silver, 9 turquoise fragments, 9 turquoise chunks, and 6 turquoise gemstones. The new material hasn't been released yet, so you'll need to farm it on the day when 1.3 comes out. I hope you saved your fragile resin because you'll need about 13 fragile resin to get 46 juvenile jades. I am not too sure what their material conversion will be for when 1.3 comes out, whether it will be for the boss mats or for the gems. Hopefully it's for the boss mats, so we can convert our hurricane seeds to juvenile jades. You will need 168 Kingjins. If you have trouble finding these, you can find them on the Genshin Impact interactive map. They respawn every 2 to 3 days. You should have a lot of slime materials by now, but if you want to make sure, you will need 18 slime condensates, 30 slime secretions, and 36 slime concentrates for his ascension. For Xiao's ascension and leveling cost, you will need about 2 million Mora for max level 90. 414 Heroes Wits, 13 Adventurers Experience, and 15 Wanderers Advice. For talent, to get everything to level 6, you need 9 Teaching of Prosperity and 63 Guides to Prosperity, and a total of 367,500 Mora. To get every talent to level 10, you will need 114 Philosophies of Prosperity, 18 Shadow of the Warrior, 3 Crowns of Sagehood, and 4,600,000 Mora. In total, to get Xiao to max, you need 7 million Mora. Xiao is an extremely selfish DPS. He provides nothing to the team except from raw DPS. Because of his HP drain, you want a healer on your team. For this, I would recommend Jean. She is a Nemo and she can provide a battery for Xiao, and the fact that she can heal the entire team with her burst makes her easily the best healer and DPS support for Xiao. Jean is also the best cleanser in the game due to the fact her burst imbues you with Enemo. In second place we have Bennett. He's extremely good due to the fact he can give Xiao a major attack boost, whilst also healing him if he falls below 70% HP. With Bennett, I would recommend having him at C1. If not, Xiao won't get a damage boost consistently as he will drain his HP below the threshold. If you don't have a C1 Bennett, use Kiki or Barbara as a healer. Just note, their skills do not generate energy particles, so you will have a hard time maintaining a 100% uptime on Xiao's burst. You can add in Xiangling with Bennett for power resonance to get an extra 25 attack boost. If you do use Barbara, equip her with Thrilling Tales. Giving Xiao that crazy attack boost will do wonders. Since Xiao is an Nemo, we don't need to rely on elemental reactions to get crazy damage. Xiao will be triggering Swirl, so we just need a character who provides elemental triggers even when off the field. Characters that does this is Kaya, Ganyu, Xiangling, Beidou, Fischl, Lisa and Jinkyu. All these characters can be off the field while providing elemental reactions for Xiao's swirl. You might be running, but Fischl Oz and Jinku's burst doesn't work on Xiao because he does plunge attacks. Well, not to worry. As I mentioned earlier about plunge attack cancelling, you squeeze in an auto to cancel the landing animation lag. You will proc Jinku's burst and Fischl's Oz. You don't need to worry about it not spreading even though Fischl and Jinku are single target supports. When Xiao procs Swirl, it will spread the element to nearby enemies. I wanted to give you guys a short but very informative guide. If you want to know why I rated these supports the way I did, let me know in the comments below and I will make a video discussing their tiers. For weapons, there's one undisputed best weapon for Xiao, and it's the Primordial Jade Spear. With high base attack, crit rate, giving you attack boost, giving you tons of stuff. Easily the best one. Best one. Please give me the weapon, Mihoyo. Please. In second, we have the Skyward Spine and the Vortex Vanquisher. For 4-star weapons, I will talk about the Paimon Bargains and the Battle Pass first, as the ones you can craft and gadget pull are all bad for Xiao. The best 4-star weapon is the Deathmatch, with it giving high crit rate and attack boost as a passive. It is the most staple and consistent one. Other good ones you can use is the Royal Spear and the Black Cliff Pole from Paimon's Bargain Shop. The Royal Spear has an extremely high base attack, and giving some crit rate and attack percentage is a solid choice for Xiao. Personally, I don't like the Black Cliff Pole because it really only shines in facing mobs, because if you're facing a boss, you'll almost never get the passive to activate. Amazing in mob fights, but terrible in boss fights. Okay, for free to play there's almost no weapons that are good for Xiao. Unless they make a new one for the update or in the future, I guess we'll never know. I would have to recommend the prototype Star Glitter. Energy recharge is always welcome and you will have an easy time keeping Xiao's burst up most of the time. The passive you can keep up with his skill easily as the stacks last for 12 seconds and his skill cooldown is 10 seconds. Last but not least, the artifacts. The set you want to run in Xiao is the 2-piece Gladiator set and the 2-piece Viridescent Vanilla set. For Timepiece you want attack percentage, for Goblet you want the Nemo damage percentage. I have done the maths and getting the Nemo damage Goblet is better than the attack percentage one. 5% of his damage for autos will be lost in his burst if you pick attack percentage, and his skill will be losing out on so much damage. For Circular it's a bit tricky, you want either crit rate or crit damage, but that depends on what gives you the best 1 to 2 crit rate to crit damage ratio. I can't speak generally as it all depends to what your other substats rolled and what weapon you are using. An example of what I mean is that if you have 50% crit rate, you want ideally 100% crit damage, and if you have 70% crit rate, you ideally want 140% crit damage. Pick the circlet that will give you the best 1 to 2 ratio. For substats you want to aim for crit damage, crit rate and attack percentage. Thank you for watching this video and I hope you get Xiao. I will be live streaming on the day he comes out and I will be rolling all of my Primo Gems I've been saving for him. I hope you guys come and watch.